And welcome back everyone to this Warcraft replay. This is going to be the final game of this best of 3 here from the Faith Cup. We have EleGaNt spawning in as the red night elf once again on the top right, inverting the colors again, and his opponent will be Foggy, the blue night elf in the top left. The map is on Nomad Isles. Interestingly enough, we have had every single isle map so far in the map pool. We've had Echo Isles, we had Ancient, and we have now Nomad Isles. So, just an interesting fact, just to kill time here, as we have just the typical start, most likely from both players. Earlier Ancient of War compared to Foggy. So, Foggy might be going for something different. I have no idea if it's going to be the case. He does not have a Wisp sent out just yet, so this could be interesting. It's not a delayed Altar of Elders, so we're not going to have a Tavern Hero, but it is rather extremely delayed Ancient of War. Priestess of the Moon comes out for Foggy. Demon Hunter is going to come out for EleGaNt, so EleGaNt seems to be playing standard, as far as I can tell. But Priestess of the Moon is gonna be pretty interesting. We haven't seen her in quite some time. I believe the last time we saw her was in a 2v2 just to add the True Shot aura for the team. But this, I still don't know what Foggy's gonna aim for with this particular hero. He has yet to get the Ancient of War down. I believe this one should be the Ancient of War. No, it's gonna be a Hunter Source, so it could be double Ancient of Wars into Mass Huntresses with the Priest of the Moon. Or it could just be something else. I don't know. We'll have to see. These might be the double Ancient of Wars that I was expecting. Nope, just one Ancient of Wars so far. Priest of the Moon is going to move out. No abilities just yet, but most likely her first ability will be the Searing Arrows. EleGaNt might actually lose himself the Ancient of War this, so ooh, slight mistake on his part. He might have been a little greedy, actually taking two camps at once. So, oh, actually no, the Priestess gets the True Shot aura first as her first ability. Interesting. There's not that many units that will be able to benefit from that particular aura just yet. I would have figured that Searing Arrows would have been the better choice. Of course, the risk is that the Demon Hunter will have the green light on mana burning you. In most cases, when the Demon Hunter is facing a hero with auras, probably not bothered mana burning, I think. I think that's mainly because you don't want to waste Moonwells restoring the mana you used for mana burns, so yeah, there's that. But a little weird that Foggy chose to go for True Shot aura first. It would help her a lot on last hitting these creep camps, but yeah, she's just relying on her normal basic attacks and of course just the added effect of the True Shot aura there. So Shadow Priest aggroed the Goblin Merchant camp for some reason. I don't know why, but we are going to have the first bit of Huntresses out for Foggy. Second Tree of Life, that is confusing. I have no idea what the second Ancient of Life, Tree of Life is going to do. It could be early expand, but like no gold mines have been cleared out just yet, and there's just not that many units for Foggy to use to clear out a creep camp for a gold mine. Renegade Wizard, I think there are a couple of assassins invisible as well. I don't know if that's actually true or not, but 3 units seem a little too little for an orange little creep camp. Interesting. This, I can't really tell you what I think about this Tree of Life. It's not like a necropolis, extra necropolis for an undead player. That thing doesn't cost any lumber, I believe, so Tree of Lives do cost both resources, so it's not really for an additional set of supply, so it's extremely weird. Mercenary is probably being picked up here for Foggy. Nope, just gonna wake up the camp and take advantage of the Shadow Melt that the Priestess of the Moon does have. Demon Hunter does not have Shadow Melt, so there is that. Level 2 for the Demon Hunter. Foggy is not gonna go for any creep jacks, he's just gonna finish off the one Wisp there and not really bother with anything else.
Forces are under attack.
Second Tree of Life should be done. It is gonna uproot itself, not go for any sort of wisp there. It's gonna be moving around. I really don't know what this is gonna turn out to be. It could just be moving to the gold mine and act as a bigger tank, but the Tree of Ancient of War is,
forces are under attack.
I think, enough with himself, so really weird. Double Ancient of Laws, or at least one Ancient of Law has so far been placed down, and one Ancient of Wind for Foggy. EleGaNt should be going his 2 Ancient of Laws as well. Tier 3 is underway. He might be confused himself, but it doesn't seem like it is affecting his play too much. It's just a whole lot of weird right now for Foggy's side. +9 Claws of Attack and Gloves of Haste for the Demon Hunter. Meanwhile, the Priest of the Moon doesn't really have any good items. Yeah, so the Tree of Life and the Ancient of War is going to be used as main tanks. Tree of Life is actually just going to entangle the gold mine immediately. It's still weird. This kind of strategy is kind of baffling to me. Level 2 finally gained for the Priestess, so she should be getting Searing Hours as a second ability. That will add a good bit of DPS for her, but she seems like she's a little behind, or at least Foggy's a little behind. Hippogriffs and Dryads. This could mean Hippogriff Riders, I think. I don't know what the Hippogriff is exactly for. It might just be used as a scout there, but seems like a lot of resources just for one scout. This creep camp is being cleared out by Foggy's side. +9 close of, +3 close attack for the Priestess. The additional +3 is obviously from her True Shot aura. This gold mine is being cleared out by EleGaNt, and he might be going for an expansion as well. Yeah, most likely an expansion. Just trying to answer Foggy's own expansion with his. So just in case, you know, try not to fall behind too much. Age predictor just in case of any sort of cheese from his opponent, and the bear production is looking good for EleGaNt. So far, 38 versus 50. Foggy actually has the more supply on his side. That's mainly because he was able to mess up with those Huntresses. So if you take all these Huntresses away, it's basically very similar to EleGaNt's own arm supply. So yeah, not too surprising there. What is surprising is that EleGaNt actually didn't just attack. I mean, right now he has a supply disadvantage, but still, he could have definitely attacked when Foggy was just playing randomly, I think. Dark Wizard camp is being cleared out. This is the red camp of the map. Black Drake. I don't think a Black Drake's the one that drops the item. I think it is the Dark Wizard. But things are looking pretty nice for Foggy, despite having a weird opening. It's transitioning fairly well, and a stone token gets dropped for the rock golem whenever he wants it. And close attack +9. Oh no, that was the item before. gets the Potion of Restoration, so... I would say that Foggy did get the better item.
Player's forces are under attack.
Potion of Restoration's nice, but that could just be replaced with an ordinary potion. Rock Golem is kind of hard to replace, in my opinion, honestly. Foggy has a lot of resources. Kind of struggling in lumber, but that's looking good. 63 versus 50. It looks like a fight is going to erupt here. And here we go. Level 5 Demon Hunter versus a level 4 Priestess of the Moon. Roars have been already used, and EleGaNt's gonna find out very quickly he is outnumbered. He is gonna still choose to fight on. Scroll Protection and Scroll of Healing will be used. You can see those bears just absolutely mauling those huntresses. So despite the numbers advantage, the quality of units is still pretty good for EleGaNt's side. He is going to be forced to use the Potion of Restoration really early on though, so that might be a little struggling, but uh-oh. This is looking really bad as level 6 has been attained for the Demon Hunter, and that will allow him to metamorphosize into a demon, dealing a splash chaos damage. And remember, he has the +9 close attack as well as the Overvenom. He is going to use do a lot of damage. Rock Golem is going to come out, is going to try its best to boulder toss as frequently as possible, but yikes, level 6 Demon Hunter might have been the biggest mistake for Foggy in this game. I don't know if he actually anticipated a level 6 Demon Hunter or not, but this is not looking good. Now, as soon as I see this, the Reddit thread that I saw a couple weeks ago on the Warcraft 3 Reddit, asking which ultimate ability is probably the strongest, and most people said that it is probably Metamorphosis. The amount of stats, like on top of just the monstrous Demon Hunter by himself, getting monstrous stats, chaos damage, and just basically more health is like crazy. So we saw it right there. It has now expired, so it is on a fairly decent cooldown, but honestly the damage has pretty much been dealt. Foggy, despite having plenty of resources, he has no lumber to actually replace his army, and now the supply has swung over to EleGaNt's side. 46 versus 39. He is going to lose a bear, but you know, once that Rock Golem does get either taken down or expired, EleGaNt can just go for another attack again. Foggy is very low on that Tree of Life, but I believe it should live. But oh, actually, wow, no Wisp in the gold mine. So these two Wisps are the only ones keeping this thing alive. So able to take that thing down is a huge bonus for EleGaNt. This expansion on the right side here is now Entangling. Being able to take down that Tree of Life is so good for EleGaNt right now, because that was the one thing that Foggy had over his opponent, which is gold. It will slowly equal itself out with EleGaNt's own expansion, but yikes, level 7 Demon Hunter, that is extremely scary. Level 3 Mana Burns and level 3 Evasion procs. Metamorphosis, actually I have no idea if it's on cooldown or not. It should be fairly soon before he goes back into demon form, but I mean, look at this guy. He's doing too much damage. I mean, yeah, he's not being focused down himself, but like, it doesn't matter. He's not being dealt with, he's just doing as much damage as possible. Sure, EleGaNt will lose a couple of bears and dryads on his side, but this Demon Hunter is just crazy with himself. Level 6 Priest of the Moon. I did not even realize she hit level 6, but like, she's probably never gonna be able to afford Starfall, so she probably just learned level 3 Searing Arrows instead. And now the Demon Hunter has his eyes on the Priestess. Shadow Meld is going to be utilized. Demon Hunter still has the Invulnerability Potion just in case. If he needs it, he will be able to use it, and he should be running away right now. No, sticking around. He is level 8, but can he really deal with these two Ogre Maulers? a tough call, but now that he has fairly good footing here, he will just heal himself back up and once again go to the slaughter. So I think definitely now he does have Metamorphosis. He's going to pick up Preservation Staff just to say cut losses. Foggy got a replacement expansion. He's actually mined out a fair bit already. Yeah, he's got plenty of resources as well, but can he really deal with the level 8 Demon Hunter? That is the question. More Druids of Talons and more Dryads are being added to the army's composition here, but honestly, those are not high quality enough. Foggy getting himself his 3rd Ogre Mauler, that is crazy. And here we go again. This is probably going to be the last fight. I don't know. Metamorphosis once again going to try and rip through those Ogre Maulers there. One should fall very soon. One bear does get traded over, but honestly it doesn't matter too much. Preservation Staff could still be used, but EleGaNt's still holding on to that item. So far 2 out of 3 Ogre Maulers have been taken down. Level 7 on the Priestess of the Moon. Should definitely have Starfall now. Will she use it? I have no idea. It's probably not enough DPS to deal with the Demon Hunter by himself. Level 3 mana burn onto the Priestess, pretty much making it impossible for more Starfalls to happen. You can see there, nice spread on Foggy's units, but I don't think spread really matters. He's just gonna keep 2 or 3 shotting these units. Demon Hunter is fixated on this Priest of the Moon. It is no longer nighttime, so she can't actually hide in the shadows. So running away here is her only option. Metamorphosis is going to run out, so no more chaos damage for him. But yeah, he is actually going to choose to run away. I honestly think he should just finish the job, but maybe not going to risk it too much. More rejuvenations are being tossed over. More bears being trained up. I'm actually surprised that Foggy's managed to stay this long. Despite having not very strong units. Druids of Talons, I don't think they're even master trained, so they're not even adept trained, so they can't even Cyclone or go into Crow form. They're basically just there to constantly fairy fire any unit that EleGaNt chooses to throw at them. Level 9 Demon Hunter, probably the highest level hero I have seen in honestly 2 or 3 years. Very rarely do we see this high level of a hero in a competitive game. Especially 1v1 competitive, actually. So we'll see how much damage he can do, whether or not he'll actually make the long distance to level 10. He will activate Immolation to add in that DPS, but must be a little careful in the Immolation there. It does take quite a bit of mana, but yeah, whoever he kills, they just die. EleGaNt is losing his bears kind of too quickly, which is kind of scary. He might run out of resources soon, who knows, but honestly this might just be the final push. Even the gnolls are going in to fight against Foggy. I don't know what made these guys choose to fight the blue team, but yeah, that is just demoralizing. Will we have a level 10? Will we not? He's very close actually. A couple of kills away. Honestly the Priestess could be the final push to level 10. We shall see. Actually we'll just have this chase going on. One more mana burn could be the finishing blow there, but no. Foggy is going to choose to GG out, as that did not look even remotely close, I think. I mean, yeah, Foggy did kill a lot of EleGaNt's units, but oh, that Demon Hunter was just too much to handle, and yeah, we could have seen a level 10 Demon Hunter, but Foggy chose to GG. So that is going to be this best of 3 here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys again sometime within the next week or so.